The PBA does not know what to do. Jason Belmonte is running scared. Why watch another video of him or professionals like him showing their elite skills when you can watch me suck at bowling? Welcome to another edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling, coming from Playaway Lanes in Winchentucky, Kansas. In the first game coming off of them duck pin things, it was not a good score, it was only an 84. Can we do better than that this time around? But before we get going on that, Watch Me Suck at Bowling is proud to sponsor the hit Candlepin TV show King of the Palace. Watch them thar city slickers in the northeast throw tiny balls at sticks. If you want to watch this Candlepin thing, type King of the Palace in the YouTube search bar. If you like what you see and want to subscribe, go to youtube.com/newpalacelanes. Tell them that Cletus the commentator has sent you there. Now it's time to watch some tenpin action and someone who's really bad at it.
Game 2, frame 1, ball 1. Let's hope this one goes a little better.
Due to this place playing music, most of the audio except for the pinfall has been muted due to YouTube's way of handling copyright. There goes the ball, and much better than last time, we have 7 so far. For those of you who like pin setters, here's the AMF clearing away the deadwood that's pretty much in the gutters. There it goes. Put the 3 back down, and there you go.
Ball 2.
At this point, what we have for a score is the similar score that we had 2 frames in on game 1. There goes the ball, and off to the side, and we're going to have to deal with the 7. And again, for the pin setter fans, here's the AMF setting down a new set of 10. And there you have it.
Frame 2, ball 1.
If we even get just 1 pin, we'll beat the previous game. Says a lot, doesn't it? There she goes, looking pretty good, a little too full, and got 9.
Ball 2.
The 3 pin standing all by itself. There's about 26 inches that you can use to knock it down, and the gutter is not part of those 26 inches. At least we can say it's better than 7 after 2. We got 16. 7 and 1, 9 and 2. Let's see if things get better.
Frame 3, ball 1.
Playaway Lanes is a tough house. It's tough because of the wooden lanes. There she goes. It's a little too far to the left. And 7. Opposite of what we had in frame 1.
Ball 2.
It's literally the exact opposite of frame 1. To truly make it the exact opposite, throw the ball too far to the left. But we don't do that. We just go to the right instead. And that's a 7.
Frame 4, ball 1.
This is the second tough house in 10 pins I've played. The first one was Wamasit because of very long oil patterns. There's the first ball, 2 head on, and we got 8. And this is where I discover that if the 6 pin stands alone, the 7 pin stands alone, or the 6 and 7, it'll count it as a strike. When I looked up and I saw that all the pins were missing and the big red X was lit, I knew something was wrong and redo the frame.
Frame 4, redo, ball 1. Thing thought I got a strike.
This is one of many reasons why people call AMF another mechanical failure. Here comes the ball yet again, and 8 of them.
Ball 2.
It seems the redo winds up a better result. No giant split. Here we go. There goes the ball. Looking pretty good, and spare. Those 2 frames went better. I mean, we got the 7 again in 3. but this time a spare and 4 after a redo. So far we got a 33. What will El Stinko the bonus ball give us for a bonus?
Frame 5, ball 1, El Stinko the bonus ball.
If you've watched this show long enough, you know what the question is. What will the bonus be? Let's find out. Here comes El Stinko, a little off to the right, and a late 7.
Ball 2.
Terrible leave, although the 7 fill is nice. We got the double wood there with the 2-8. Here she comes, looking like we're going to get something, and just the 2-pin, 4 and 8.
Frame 6, ball 1.
That tough 3-pin leave there for the 7 fill just made things a little difficult. Let's see if things go better here as the ball is way left, and 7.
Ball 2.
The 1, 3, and 8. Very hard to convert to make a spare, but 80% of lane will get us at least something, and of course, it goes in the gutter and gets nothing. We got the spare and 4, and it went downhill from there. We got an 8 and 5, 7 of those making that fill, and then a 7 and 6. 55 total.
Frame 7, ball 1.
It looks like this is going to be another lousy game, but not as bad as the previous one. Anyway, here we go. There goes the ball off to the right, and we get ourselves 5.
Ball 2.
Candle pin, duck pin, 10 pin. The dinner bucket in the middle and the 7. Hard to do. There she goes. Looking not too bad. And an 8.
Frame 8, ball 1.
There's no saving this game. Even if we got a turkey, it would be below average. Anyway, here goes the ball. Starting to veer a little too far left. And we got 8 anyway.
Ball 2.
A very makeable spare, the 1 and 3. It'll help the score. Not that it's going to matter much, but anything is better than nothing. There she goes, and we got the spare. Those 2 frames were okay. I mean, we got an 8 and 7, and we got a spare and 8. With El Stinko the bonus ball to add to the 73, let's see how much higher it will go.
Frame 9, ball 1, El Stinko the bonus ball.
To turn this bad game into a below average one, El Stinko has got to stink more for the pins than it does for the bowler. There she goes, off to the right, and 7.
Ball 2.
Not a bad fill, but for the game, it doesn't really help much. Still not too bad. Not too bad for practice. That, even for practice, would be pretty bad. 7.
Last frame, ball 1.
We need to mark and get a mediocre fill in order to hit 3 digits. There's the first ball, off to the left, and 8. It's doable.
Ball 2.
Very makeable spare. A 3-digit game is possible. Here goes the ball. And nope, not going to happen. And how appropriate, the bowling god's middle finger for the 9. How appropriate, once again, the middle finger was the last thing standing. The score failed the mission of at least a 3-digit score. We got a 96. We have a couple of spares with a couple of okay fills, and that's about it. And that's this edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling, coming from Playaway Lanes in Winchendon, Massachusetts. George F551 saying hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.